Hey, good morning, consumer behavior class. Jeff Myers, long time no see ever since our fall break. But I am actually here at our new RTP building out in Research Triangle Park, the beautiful Wake Tech campus. And if any of you are looking at taking any courses from Business 110 to management to, I think I have a sales class coming up at the RTP location, and it's more convenient, look up the web advisor for those classes. Anyway, I wanted to talk just a little bit about the last two topics, mainly dealing with culture. And I talked a lot about on the one video, what is culture, what's my perceptions of culture. And I hope that the one thing that you got out of this in terms of looking at the videos and the discussion posts, whether it be a cultural video like Bulgaria or a simple snapshot of how beautiful Vietnam looks today, I hope that dirty word of ethnocentricity has shrunken. I hope that you've realized that the world has changed and that things have gotten a lot better in most countries, and that we have countries that have faster technologies, faster transportation like trains, roads without potholes, beautiful cities without pollution or trash, a culture that's vibrant with people out all day and night, enjoying themselves. I hope that you've learned that when you question whether or not we're better than every other culture out there, that you take the time to either do one of two things. One, open your computer and go to YouTube and type in the country. Type in Iran. Type in Iraq. Even type in Afghanistan today and see what's going on. It is not war and violence everywhere. There are places like that in Afghanistan, in Iraq, not Iran, but you have to take a look at it. Look at Cuba. Look at places that you've never heard of, Kakistan and Turkmenistan and maybe Slovakia and Slovenia, and take a look. And unless you do this, you're going to attribute a stereotype to a word that you've never heard of. And therefore you're going to equate people and culture and countries to what a wrong stereotype is in your perception. Remember, your perception is your reality. And unless you've opened up your laptop and looked at YouTube, that's one way, or you've bought a plane ticket and you've went to that country. You know, I just went to Guatemala. What do you think when I say Guatemala? Well, dangerous, everybody leaving. I didn't see that. I was there for 4 days. I saw a vibrant city of 6 million people. I saw people out at the bars and restaurants. I heard music. I walked around a lot of Guatemala City by myself. Nothing happened. So are there areas in Guatemala that are dangerous? Absolutely. There are. And I stayed out of those 4 zones. I stayed far out of those 4 zones. So you have to look at the culture. You have to YouTube it. You have to go so that you can change your perception of what is real and what you think just by hearing a news event or what your friends said or what you found on Facebook about a country. Most of the articles and news articles are negative and they're scary and they make us think the whole country is like that, okay? So if the one thing that we got out of the last 2 chapters, I know we're in the middle of microcultures. I still put some videos down there for you to look at. You don't have to comment on them. I think there's one from Iran. Take a look. See what you think. If you don't believe the YouTube videos, I don't know what to tell you. You got to go. I guess that's the ultimate way, is to really experience a culture. You come back after a trip like that and you don't have ethnocentricity. It goes from a 10 to a 1 or a 0. So take a look, let me know what you think, and we'll talk to you on another video coming up soon. I have put out homework, or homework is coming out for the 31st. That'll be out shortly. It will be moving into the next chapter on consumers and situations. That's where you deal with music and odors and lighting and sounds and how all those external factors change our buying behavior. So to me, it's an interesting chapter. Not as interesting as culture, but to me, a very important chapter in the topic of consumer behavior. So we'll see you soon, and have a good night.